Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. Today we are going to be unboxing the PreCuts Classic Quilt Box. So this is going to be the January 2022 box, and I will put all the information on where you can get the PreCuts Classic Quilt Boxes below. They also have a stash builder box with just fabric, so that is an awesome option as well. This one has fabric plus some fun notions. So let's go ahead and dive right into this month's box. So they all come with this cute little insert. It has all the information on everything that's in your box along with retail values, so you can find out the entire value of your box. And then there's some coupon cards on the back. It looks like 25% off your order and plus free shipping. And then if you share your boxes using hashtag PreCutsQuiltShop or PreCutsQuiltBox, you're entered to win next month's box for free. So make sure you share your pictures if you are getting their boxes. They also have a free block of the month that comes with each of your boxes, and so that is the block for this month. Is it named? It just says block number 12, block of the month. And I don't know if they're doing 12 blocks and then putting them all together in a sampler. We'll see, because this is block number 12, so we'll see what comes for next month's box. And then in the front of this one, you're not going to be able to read all this, but this is just a chart of common quilters vocabulary, which I think is really handy. It kind of tells you what things mean. So there's a bunch of abbreviations so that you can kind of see what they mean if you hear other quilters talking or if you see it written in a pattern. So I thought that was kind of handy. And then this month's box features fabric designer Joanna Figueroa for Moda. She designs for Fig Tree. I'm sure you've all heard of it. And the fabric in this month's box is one of my favorites. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start off with the pattern in this month's box. It's called the Cathedral Quilt Pattern. It values at $2, and it's just one of these little postcard patterns. I'm not going to turn it around because all the, measurements are on the back, but these are just cute little postcard patterns they've been sending out, and I think it'd be fun to have like a little recipe box, and you can just put all of these patterns in there. This one is very beginner friendly. It looks like it would come together in a snap. It finishes at 54 by 70, so it's still a decent size quilt, and then it just features all of these fun fabrics. And then this month's box also features 1 fat quarter of a solid, which is meant to be used as your background, and then 5/8 yard of fabric. And this one is meant to be used as your binding. So you're going to have everything to finish the quilt top plus the binding. So all you'll need is batting and backing, and you can make this entire quilt just out of the contents of this box. And I'll show you this green a little bit closer. This is one of the Fig Tree greens, and this is from their Fresh Figs Favorites. And it's just super cute. Features some of these fun little cherries with this nice apple green. And I always love Fig Tree's greens. They have great green selection. Green isn't always my favorite color, but I always like the Fig Tree greens. So the fat quarter they're saying retails for $3.16, and then the 5/8 yard cut retails for $8.75. So this next product is pretty cool. This is Hemline Gold 5-inch thread snips, and this values for $11. And they feature extra sharp steel gold blades with a pointed tip for precise trimming. The tip of the blade comes with a protective plastic cap, which is nice. And then it has an arched spring handle on here, which kind of saves your fingers. So that's also a nice feature to have. So they're saying it's perfect for small, quick, accurate cuts, spring-loaded handle with a finger hold. Okay, so let's just take this one out. It's also cool colors too. So here is the little cap, and then the little snips. They are a little bit tight, but I think they'll loosen up a little bit this spring with use. But I do like that they're got that spring load on them. So the cap kind of comes off, and then you can just put it back on, and it just stays on there. So now it's not going to just come off in your bag. So that's a nice handy feature. I really like that it has that cap on it. We also have a thread. Every month they put a thread in. This is Mettler Silk Finish 50 weight solid cotton thread, and this is Ash Mist colorway. It values for $4, and they have some really cool colors. They always put in a color that complements the fabric that's going to be in your box. So this light gray thread I think would be perfect, and it might show up just slightly if you're using this for the quilting on your project, but I think it's a nice complementary color. All right, time for the good stuff. Now, I've said this a million times, but one of my favorite things about the PreCuts boxes is they always put a ton of fabric in the box. So you've already gotten your binding and background fabric, and then you're getting a full jelly roll. This is the Fresh Figs Favorites jelly roll. This is by Fig Tree. They're saying it's their ultimate blender collection, a compilation of some of their all-time favorite prints in the classic Fig Tree rainbow. It's created especially in order to be mixed with 5 separate color palettes: Patriotic Summer, Vintage Halloween, Classic Christmas, and Creamy Neutrals. Mix and match the colors to create all of these different seasonal palettes, or keep the neutrals and the rainbow separate for 2 complementary collections. So I love all of the neutrals and the low volumes in this. Let's just take a minute to look at those. I think that would make such a lovely background, and I've been experimenting more. I know I always use my Moda Bella 9900-97 background. You can see it on my Happy Granny quilt right there. But I've been experimenting using kind of a variety of low volume prints, and I'm actually really loving it. I feel like it gives my quilts just a little bit more texture or depth to them. I think it makes them a little bit more interesting too. Now, some quilts I really do prefer to have that nice crisp white background, but I have been loving using some of these low volume prints. And if you saw my Instagram, I posted, I think, in Christmas, and I still haven't got to it, but I have a bundle of these kind of low volume fig tree prints, and they just have a super simple, I mean, you don't even really need a pattern, but they just have a 10-inch square patchwork quilt. And I've been meaning to make that with it because it's just such a fun, easy, but really pretty and just kind of light and airy kind of summery vibe to it. They had it as a winter Christmas quilt. If you throw in some reds, or I think even grays or neutrals would be really cool with it as well. So now I'm happy to have those same prints in this jelly roll. So anyways, here it is again. We'll do the slow spiral here for you. Spin. And there it is. And this month's box actually came in another one of these little bags. And I'm really loving these bags because instead of a box that I do recycle my boxes, or sometimes Jason actually uses them to store some of his like hunting supplies and things. So we do kind of reuse those, but I like this because I can also reuse these to put some of your guys' winnings in, which is really nice. So you can use them to regift, or you can even, you know, store some projects in there. So I love that they're using those bags. Okay, with shipping, $9.30 for shipping for this month's box. The total value for this month's box is $84.21, which is a great value. Again, I will put a link on where you can get the boxes below, but you can also just go to PreCutsQuiltShop.com, and you do have to scroll down on their website. I think they have their subscription boxes just down a little bit, so just scroll down and you will find it there. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to thumbs up and subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Make sure to leave me a comment on what your favorite product was from this month's unboxing down below. I think mine is going to be the jelly roll. I love the fabric in these boxes. It's my favorite thing about the PreCuts quilt boxes. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.